welcome to my kitchen today. What am I making today? I'm making methi, fenugreek in English. Let's see how it turned out. I'm gonna start by chopping fenugreek. Can you see there is a big thick stalk? I don't want this one, but I will take these little stalks inside and I will pick that. And when I've got a few stalks with the leaves, I will either put it on the chopping board and then chop finely. This is how I'm going to chop it. Right, can you see this is my methi? It's been chopped up and washed. I have got here around half a bulb of garlic, and I have chopped it roughly. I have got this aubergine here, which I'm going to only use half of it, which I have chopped up small chunk, because this methi is going to cook really quick, so I want the aubergine to be cooked together. Why I'm using this aubergine or not other aubergine is because I like this one in this methi. Otherwise, the big aubergine, I normally use it when I'm making curried mashed aubergine. And the small one, if I'm using it for as a whole with the potato. So I will show you maybe some other time. In this, I'm going to cook this methi in the wok, because normally vegetables are better to be cooked in a pan which has got a bigger surface area, so they can have a social distancing. I've added 4 teaspoons of vegetable oil, and I'm gonna let it warm up. In this, I'm going to add, when this oil is a little bit heated, then I'm gonna add the garlic. You've seen I've used quite a lot of garlic for this small amount of vegetable, because I'm going to use more garlic, then I'm not going to use quite a lot of chili, so the garlic is going to give it the heat of this dish. So now I'm going to add my garlic into it. That's all the garlic gone in, and I'm just going to cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not going to burn it, just want to cook it a bit. I think garlic is really good for us in this time of all the infections and all that, and methi is exactly the same reason, because methi is supposed to be very good for us. So I really tend to make methi once a week. I'm going to add my chopped up aubergine into this, and I'm going to add my methi into this now. Right, I'm gonna put it all in. Nice, it's very fresh. Sometimes it's not very easily found vegetable, but please, whenever you find this, try to make it, because it has got lots of health benefit in it. You can research about it on internet. Right, I'm going to coat all my methi and my bengan. Bengan is aubergine, we call it bengan. So methi and bengan are coated with this oil very nicely, and now I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of my pink salt, mix it well again. The one thing good about vegetables, they cook really quickly. It doesn't take long to cook them. And now I'm going to take my spice tin and I'm going to add a good portion of my turmeric powder. As you know, I really like turmeric powder. Turmeric is really good for us. I'm just going to put the vegetable in it as well. You can see this methi is kind of a disappearing. If you do not have aubergine, and if you don't like aubergine, in this you can add peas. It is really goes nicely, or you can put small chopped up potato if you like potatoes, or you can add paneer as well if you like to eat paneer. It's up to you, you know, the way you like it, the vegetable you prefer to eat. I like it this way, so I'm cooking with my aubergine, and I'm not going to put too much chili powder in it. It's just a quarter of the chili powder, because as I showed you before, I have put too much garlic into it, and garlic is very hot, and it's a fresh garlic, so I'm sure it will be taste just right. There's another thing about red chili, that I use very hot red chilies, and I've realized that some of the chilies are not as strong or powerful as my red chili. So please put it according to your taste, the way you like it. The red chili doesn't give the flavor, it's just give you the heat. So the more you like it, then put more into it. If you like less red chilies, put less red chilies. Salt and chilies should be according to your need and your preference, really. So I'm just gonna leave it to cook for just 10 minutes, and we'll come back. Right, it's been 15 minutes. I've been cooking this on a very low heat. I'm gonna turn it off now. Can you see how nicely it's been done? And it's just ready now. You can see this is garlic pieces, you can see, and some of aubergine pieces, and you can see how nicely it's been done. I can take some out so you can see it much more clearly. You can't smell it because it's got so much garlic in it. The smell of the whole kitchen is really nice and garlicky, if you like the garlic smell. It is different. It's very different. It's not your everyday vegetable. You might never come across it, but if you ever manage to go to an Asian shop and you think, what is this strange looking vegetable is, so you know it is methi and bangan. So bangan and methi salan is cooked. Give it a try if you get chance, if you really manage to go to the Asian shop, and if you try it, please comment below. And there's one more thing I forgot. I've got a new apron today. Thanks, Anna. And if you like it, please, for the next video, like it and subscribe it.